Well, when saving money, it's important to have a balanced portfolio so your money goes farther. Money coach Bill Stanley is here with more and some great advice. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I'm a firm believer that both spouses should participate in the family finances. So here's a subject for just about everyone.
Yeah.
I get frustrated, and it's a big challenge when I talk to people who have all or most of their money in cash, their investment and savings money. They say, I can't afford to risk any of this money. Well, what they're missing is the major risk, which is the loss of purchasing power. It's called inflation, and that's where the prices go up and your dollar buys less.
Right.
Now, there are statistics for inflation, but what it comes down to is what you buy. Now, in my case, I remember back when I first started to drive many decades ago, gasoline was 30 cents a gallon.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, exactly 6 years ago, when we had the first Money Matters on the morning news here, gas was $2.81. When I wrote this a week ago, gas was $3.30. Now it looks like it's closer to $3.40.
Yeah.
So if you are retired and you want your money to last another 20 or 30 years, inflation matters.
Okay.
If you've got your first job and you're going to live 60 or 70 years, inflation matters. I believe everybody should have a balanced portfolio with some stocks and some bonds.
Yeah, what do you mean? So you got to mix it up. You can't have all your eggs in one basket.
It can't all be in cash. I saw a study about 401k participants, those who during the financial crisis kept their asset allocation between stocks, bonds, and cash, and continued to contribute. Between 2008 and 2011, their portfolios went up 50%. Those who sold back then and put everything in cash went up 2%.
Yeah.
So that's
I know people in both situations where they panicked and pulled it all out, but yeah, mine went down and then it bounced up again.
Right, big difference in that. And a real world story here. I've got a client in another state, and she didn't have very much money to save. She was 70 when she came to me 10 years ago.
Wow.
And she had $25,000 in Vanguard mutual funds, both stocks, bonds, and a little cash. Now, she's taken out about $200 a month over the past 10 years. So of the original $25,000, she's taken out $27,000, and there's still $30,000 left. And that wouldn't happen if she had all cash. She would have run out of money by now. So the thing to remember is that cash, your money, your dollar is going to buy less in the future. If, for example, you have $100,000 earning almost nothing in the bank account and the inflation rate is 2%, that's $2,000 a year, or $550 a day, or about $40 a week that you're just chucking. You're not using it. Now, if you multiply that by 20, 40, 60 years and then look at the normal inflation rate, which is 3 to 4%, you're talking some real bucks. So people should know that the real risk in keeping everything in cash is that it's not going to be able to buy as much.
Some good advice. Tell people your website because they can check you out.
Right, moneycoachbill.org.
All right, some good advice. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Got to have a balanced portfolio. Bill, thanks so much. Let's check the forecast now with Jeff.